Hello po, isang magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat, isang magandang umaga. Ngayon ay August 15, August 15 at ang oras dito sa Los Angeles, California ay alas 7:10, alas 7:10 ng umaga at nais kong mag-vlog, ah, patungkol dito sa mainit na balita, tatalakayin ko kung sino ang nangako, na tatanggalin ang BRP SIERRA Madre, yung barko, hindi ba? Kasi ang sinasabi ng China ay may nangako daw na tatanggalin yung BRP SIERRA Madre dyan sa Ayungin, Seoul, At marami ang ang nagbablog, pero ako ay gagamitin ko ang Biblia, Gagamitin ko ang Biblia at i-explain ko, dalawa lang yang sapantaha ko, si Gloria Macapagal Arroyo o kaya si Duterte. Pero mas malamang kay Duterte. Opo. Si Joseph Estrada ay siya nga ang nagpasadsad doon. Oo. Yung ang solution niya para labanan ang China. Kasi yung mga mangingisda na ng China umaabot na dyan. Oo, at nagtatayo na ng bandang huli, nagtatayo na ng mga kampamento. Opo. So imposible na si Joseph Estrada ang nangako. Pangalawa ay hindi pa naman ganun kagrabe, diplomasya lang noon, Diplomasya, at yun ang solusyon nila ng Armed Forces of the Philippines na maglagay na ron ng barko, gagawin nilang permanent outpost. O kaya ay kasi nga hindi sila makagawa ng hindi sila makagawa ng building siguro dahil mahal yan, o walang paglalagyan. Kaya yun ang naisipan nila na dalhin na lang doon ang BRP SIERRA Madre. Pero may isisir lang ako sa inyo, 1999 daw yun na naganap. Pero ang alam ko, bago mag-people power, that is 1986, 1986, yung mga kabats ko na Marines, may mga kabats kasi ako na Marines nabalitaan ko na nagro-rotation pala sila dyan. By rotation, oo. Siguro 6 months, ganyan. Sumasakay sila dyan sa BRP SIERRA Madre at yan na ang trabaho. Nagwagwardya sila dyan. Marinsa, pero may kasama sila siguro na Philippine Navy kasi ay paaanda rin yung barko, hindi ba? O may navigation dyan O may i-maintain nila yung generator, hindi ba? At saka yung mga ibang equipment. Ngayon, ang sabi nung kabats ko, na nabalitaan ko, matapang po yun matapang. Hindi umaatras yun sa kasi karatista yun oo. Diyan na siya umiyak, diyan sa BRP SIERRA Madre. Kasi hindi na sila pinalitan. Opo, namimiss na niya yung pamilya niya. Sabi niya, diyan ako umiyak, sabi niya. Para lang ipakita sa inyo kung papaano ang sakripisyo ng ginagawa ng ating mga Philippine Marines. Oo. Sila po ang nagbabantay diyan. Oo. At palagay ko yung naghatid ng pagkain ay hindi lang pagkain yon, pati yung mga relibo. Oo, yung mga relibo. Ganun po 'yan. O sige, ngayon ang sinasabi ng China ay may nangako daw. At yan nga ang sinasabi ko, hindi rin pwede si Pinoy. Hindi pwede si Pinoy kasi nilabanan nga niya yan hindi ba? Although na ang usapin noon ay patungkol dito sa Scarborough Shoal, hindi ba? Dito sa Baho de Masinloc o South of Masinloc. Iyan po ang sigalot na dinala ni Presidente Pinoy, hindi ba, sa higher authority o higher court, at nanalo po tayo diyan. Bakit siya mangangako? Imposible po, hindi ba? Bakit mangangako siya na aalisin niya ang BRP Sierra Madre doon sa Ayungin Shoal? Hindi naman yun ang pinag-uusapan, hindi ba? Wala doon ang usapan. Ang usapan ay naandito tayo sa South of Masinloc, Zambales, hindi ba? Taga Zambales po ako, kaya alam ko po yan, no? Ngayon, ang natitira na lang ay si Gloria Macapagal Arroyo at saka si Duterte, hindi ba? Ay mas malamang ay si Duterte. Opo. Although na pwede rin na yung, kasi ang reason kasi ni Macapagal Arroyo, hindi niya matanggal dahil sira. Hindi mapaandar. Yun ang sinasabi niya. O baka kino-consider ng China na pag umaandar o aayusin, pag umaandar na ay aalisin na. Para kino-consider nilang ganun. O pangako na paaandarin muna. Ganun yan. Pero ang mga politika po o ang mga politiko ay double kwan yan eh. Double-edged, pag nagsalita kasi yan, parang double-edged sword, hindi ba? Yung tang nila, hindi ba? Parang double-edged sword. Ay hindi mo malaman kung anong ibig sabihin yan eh, hindi ba? Basta mga politiko, magagaling po magsalita yan. Ganun yan. Ngayon, pero mas binibigyan kong mas mabigat ang paniniwala ko na si Duterte yan. Kasi nung panahon ni Duterte, grabe talaga nangyari. Opo, grabe. Ano ang pinagagawa ni Duterte? Pinayagan niya yung dito sa Scarborough Shoal na maging kontrolado na ng China. Kaya hindi na makapasok ang mangingisda diyan eh. At ano ang ginawa niya sa EDCA? Sinuspindi niya eh, hindi ba? Sinuspindi niya po ang EDCA. Hanapin niyo po sa YouTube. Hanggang ngayon, tanda ko ba ang sinabi niya, "This will be your last." Sabi niya doon sa exercise, yung EDCA, "This will be the last," sabi niya. Patungkol po sa EDSA yan ha, sinuspindi niya. Ay ano ang ibig sabihin yan? Adi pumapabura sa China, hindi ba? At saka yung first month niya sa pagkaupo niya sa presidente, aywan ko kung July yan, na-receive natin ang desisyon ng Hagu, hindi ba? Yung UNCLOS, ay yung inaakyat ni President Pinoy, yung sigalot sa UNCLOS, hindi ba? Ay nanalo po tayo. Pero ang ginawa niya ay itinago lang niya. Ang tawag diyan ay he shelved the decision. Nilagay lang niya sa eskaparate. At yung mga trolls naman, pati na siya, hindi ba? Pati na siya, pati mga trolls. Kaya alam ko, bayaran niya mga trolls na yan eh. Binabayaran niya para magsalita. Ay, who will implement? Sabi nila eh. Ay, who will implement? Ay dapat tayo kasi tayo ang apektado eh. Ngayon, pag hindi natin i-implement yan, walang tutulong sa atin. At yun na nga ang nangyari. Yun po ang nangyari. Kaya nga, ang tawag ko dyan, sa ganyang mga tao, ay traidor po yan. Traidor po yan. Wala nang ibang tawag dyan. Traidor po. Dahil, kahapon, diniscuss ko na, sang-ayon sa Biblia sang-ayon sa Biblia, do not remove the ancient landmark in which your forefather has set up. Ganun po yan. Ay nadatnan na natin na ganyan eh. Hindi ba? Nadatnan na natin na yung Baho de Masinloc ay ang mga nangingisda dyan ay mga taga-Sambales at taga-Pangasinan. Umaabot dyan kasi magandang pangisdaan yan eh. Ako alam ko dyan nakakahuli ng malalaking isda, yung mga mangingisda dito sa amin, sa Sambales. Opo. Ay biglang hinarangan, hindi ba? At ang masama pa, hindi ba? Ay si Duterte ay pumapayag siya na kontrolado ng mga Chinese fisherman yan. Pumapayag siya. Hindi ba? At yun nga, yung ginawa niya dun sa decision ng korte ay binaliwala niya. Hindi ba? At diyan ako mag-magnify ng i-discuss ko. And I will speak in English for the benefit of the Chinese community. I will try to speak in English. Now, the Bible say, the law was given to Moses because of the transgression. Okay. In Galatians, there are so many books, or author of the Bible that discuss this, In Galatians, Paul wrote this, to the Galatians, why then the law? Paul is explaining, Paul is explaining what is the purpose of the law, or why add the law, or why given the law, or why then is the law? Paul is asking, it was added because of the transgression. That is the reason of Paul, or the Bible, or God. Because when Paul wrote this Galatians, he was inspired by the Holy Spirit. Why then is the law? He is asking, why added the law? Or why promulgate the law? It was added because of the transgression, or it was given to Moses because of the transgression. Now, from this alone, you can see that the purpose of the law is to have peace, is to avoid war. That is the purpose of the law. And Jesus Christ said this when Jesus Christ was asked why his disciples does not obey the law. The law of washing hands before eating. But that is not the law. That is maybe ordinance, or a small law, or additional law. They have to wash their hands or clean their hands before eating. Yes. Jesus Christ said, you can implement the law, but do not neglect the importance of the law, or do not neglect the purpose of the law. The purpose of the law is to have peace, is to have justice, and is to have equality. Jesus said that. Or, in sum total, is to have righteousness. Now, in other books, in the Bible, the purpose of the law is to bring us to righteousness, or is to obtain righteousness. Now, going back to the UNCLOS law, or the EEZ or the Exclusive Economic Zone. What do you think is the purpose why they promulgated that one? I will ask you, even the Chinese community, I will ask you. Now, the purpose of that is to avoid war. Now, if you will not follow that, you are inviting war and disorder in the region. And how much more in the decision of the court. The decision of the court becomes the law. That's why we are implementing it. So, the Chinese community or China is inviting World War III in the region. Because of that, they do not want to follow the law. And Duterte also, because Duterte said, that is nothing. He is telling his people that the decision of the authority or the higher court is nothing because he is asking who will implement that. You see? Duterte is inviting war and disorder. Now, China is opening another discussion to camouflage or to make it appear they are good because they are telling one president or somebody promised to remove the BRP SIERRA Madre in Ayungin Shoal. But that is not the issue. As I have said, the politicians can say anything or can say a double-edged sword. It's like a double-edged sword. It means something, but it means two things. So why focus on that? It is nothing. It is just a verbal. So why discuss that? Because they want to camouflage. They want to muddle the issue. They will go on the issue that is not important. The importance is we have to follow the law or we have to follow the rule of law to avoid war. Now, anybody can discuss with me, but this I get it from the Bible, and the Bible is authentic. Now, who can disagree with this? Huh? The law was added because of the transgression, or the purpose of the law is to have peace, or the purpose of the law is to bring us to what is right or righteousness, or to obtain righteousness. Who can disagree there? As I have said, the Chinese people is bringing the issue or to another issue. What is that? There is somebody who promised to remove the BRP SIERRA Madre. But I know or I believe it is Duterte. But why they want to pinpoint? Why they do not want to pinpoint that it was Duterte? On the first place, they have to name the name of the president. But they do not want because they want to muddle the issue. And I will add something, Uh, it is very difficult, It is very difficult to have agreement with people who have no God. I repeat, if you do not believe in God, if you have no God, what is the reference? There is no reference. They can do whatever they want. Why? Because they have no God. People have no God can do anything because He is not responsible or He is not accountable to God. They can do anything. They can say anything. And that is according to the Bible. Now, knowing God is the beginning of understanding. Or the beginning of understanding is knowing God. Now, if you have no God, where is your reference of doing good or doing what is right? I am asking you, the Chinese community, and I am speaking in English so that for the benefit of those who are speaking English. Now, King David, King David said this, in his Psalms. The fool have said in his heart, there is no God. Now, it is King David, and he is a king when he said this, the fool have said in his heart, there is no God. So, King David is considering those people who do not believe in God or those who have no God to be fool. And David is authentic there. And he has he was inspired by the Spirit of God. And I believe that, the fool have said in his heart, there is no God. So that is now the problem. That is the big problem. The Chinese, or the Chinese community, or the Chinese leader can say anything. Like the 9 dash line. Because they have no God. They have no God, and they are not accounted to anyone. That is the problem there. And Duterte is dealing with them. Duterte and Marcos also, because he is telling Prince to all. Now, how can you deal with that people? The people is not afraid of God, or there is no God. They can do anything. Believe me, they can do anything. Now, if you do not believe me, okay, you observe more, some more you will observe, and you will know that King David is correct, or the Bible is correct. That if you do not follow the law, you are inviting war and disorders. And I will end here, because I will be coming late, I will end here, and maybe I will continue tomorrow, I will continue tomorrow about when I go in China, I stayed there for 45 days, 10 years ago, I will explain, what is this, ano? Okay? And again, good morning, and I pray that God will help us or will enlighten us. And thank you, ano? Thank you for your listening, ano? Thank you.